I don't know. I never thought I'd be here. It's still always going to be my parents' house, but, you know, it's just all the memories, and I'm such a hoarder. I didn't have to get rid of my hoard, and I didn't have to throw away my dad's machines, and I can still keep using the stuff and keep it going. So we're really lucky to be here and really happy about it. It was always like cool, you know. It was always like his shop, you know. I never thought it'd be my shop. I lucked out on the parents division, you know. It was like super cool mom and dad and one sister, and we're always like a good family. I'd say it was like my dad's outlet. He just kind of got into being out here and doing different things, and it was never the intention to make money. It was just because he wanted to do it. It was like, I'm doing this because I want to do it because I think it's cool. And I think people would be psyched on it. And I think that I got that a lot from him. It's crazy too, because most of the time he didn't listen to any music. It's just quiet out here. I have to have music on all the time, but he never really listened to anything. I mean, I just going through his stuff now, I found like the couple tapes that were in his truck, Weird Al Yankovic, you know, like, and it's like, he'd have the radio on every once in a while, but almost never. Like, you'd just kind of be out here quiet, just tinkering away on stuff. Everett, my dad's buddy, he had a shop up in town behind the Roy Theater. There was like theater building hooked to it that my dad's other friend lived in, and then a little alleyway, and then Everett's shop. And my dad was Roy Police, and he hung out there a bunch. He taught my dad a bunch about how to machine, and he gave my dad that little lathe over there. My dad gets this little lathe from his friend up in town, and I was skateboarding, and my dad helped me make some skate wheels out of Teflon stuff, and they were slick and like horrible, but we made them from scratch. So he's kind of learning and teaching me as he goes. It's a kind of a lost art because so much stuff's computer these days. Almost everything, you know, so knowing how to do different stuff on manuals is a good thing to know. There's always going to be a need for it. We'd go out to Fort Bragg a bunch to visit my grandparents, and near there is a beach that's called Glass Beach, and we went there, and it was amazing. It was like, instead of all sand, it was like colorful little glass beads. I have like 3 Folgers cans that are full of that stuff from that place. There's the ones that are rare, like the dark blue ones. Like I have a little Altoids can because my dad quit smoking cigarettes and got hooked on Altoids. So I have a whole bunch of Altoids cans, and one of them has little blue pieces because that was like the most rare. He was police up in town, but he it was more than that. Like, he was police for the right reasons. He wasn't like on a power trip, like just kind of like, I don't know, doing it for the right reasons.
This is his helmet from when he was a motorcycle cop. It doesn't even say what town. It's got the little Beringer on the back there.
2009, probably, something like that. At least 3-4 years before my dad passed away, and I came over here and he showed me how to make 3 of them. getting into those cupboards last night and stuff, like, it's just something else. Like, it's just kind of, it's tough. But I don't know. I never thought I'd be here. I never thought we'd be here. And I don't know. I think your parents are going to last forever. You know, it's like pretty tough. But I'm glad I get to keep it going. And I think that he'd be proud of, you know, what I've done. And now it's like, to make what he come up with and made is, it's a challenge. Because it's not stuff I'm ever going to throw away or trade to anybody, because it's stuff he made. And it has a use. Everything has a use. Everything has a story. And I got the medal. I might as well, you know, make use of it. It's not can't go to scrappers. Can't go to somebody else. It has to be for that. You know, it was all eventually going to be for that. So now it's time to make it happen. Yeah, it's like some of the only footage I have of my dad is like in here when like we were making those, and I just say, "Hey, what's up?" and he like looks up and smiles, and that's about it. You know.